Hi, my name is Celine Rodriguez, and this is my response for the Vietnam and the media have recorded discussion. Okay, so the first question is how did the U.S. military personnel conduct the video? Excuse me. So the video captures the aftermath of the Viet Cong's attack on the U.S. embassy, where the American forces regained control pretty quickly. The General Westmoreland downplays the attack and basically, he calls it the Viet Cong's defeat and tries to reassure American public, trying to portray this as a military success when actually it was pretty surprising. It was a pretty surprising offensive for the US military, but he uses this like calm and matter of fact tone and including describing the attack as diversionary, indicating the effort to put this to frame the Tet offensive as a minor setback instead of like a shocking event, which was a major event for both the American public and the military. Now, identify examples of impactful scenes that could influence public opinion about the war. So, the first one will be the Viet Cong infiltrating the US Embassy. This footage of the Viet Cong forces breaching the US Embassy were really shocking because this was one of the most secure places in South Vietnam. So, it was a clear sign of how the war was out of control. It was not under the control of the US forces. Also, the street battles and civilian casualties, the scenes of innocent people uh, getting injured by this war was another clear sign of how things were going all wrong. The hospital footage also adding to this how the wounded civilians and how this war was just like taking so many lives. It would that this will definitely change um, the influence, the opinion about the war. Now, what sentiment does the U.S. soldier express in his short interview, and how might it reflect the broader sentiment among American soldiers during the Tet Offensive? So, during the interview, he reflects a sentiment of like frustration and weariness. He mentions preferring to fight in the field instead of urban cities because, I quote, you can find them, which suggests that in a urban, like a city or urban field, it's more difficult. And also, the enemies, apparently during the Tet Offensive, weren't as prepared. They were also confused and not used, like they were not prepared for the intensity of a city combat. Also, adding to this the fatigue that they were experiencing, how tired they were, in the uncertainty expressed by the General Westmoreland, it just mirrors the feeling of disillusion of many American soldiers as the war continued. The Tet Offensive tried to present this victory, but actually it was just contributing to the decline of morale of both the front lines and the US. Overall, the special elements and contribute to the real picture of this war, like how it actually happened and why it was fueling this growing sentiment of anti-war in the US during this period. Thank you.